CZN Season 2 has been out for almost 3 weeks now, and I have mixed feelings about it. I find it nice that the season is now having a theme, but somehow it revolves around the banner characters that are gonna be released. We already got 9 that is built around exhausting cards and high cost ones, and most likely the next characters will be around exhausting as well, as we already have a preview of Tiphera coming in just a few days now. I understand that they need to promote the new characters and make money, as this is a free-to-play gacha game after all, but it feels bad when I run the new seasonal chaos with my own party of, let's say, Rina and Hugo, and I find items that are for exhausting cards, 2 cost or more, or just counter-attack. I just pick them up but got no use for them unless I run a party with defense characters or counter-attacks like Magna or Maribel, for example. Defensive characters are still at the bottom tier, as it's conditioned by being attacked in order to trigger the counter, and it is also quite weak compared to a normal attack, even with the buff of now being able to crit for the counter attacks. Yes, I could run the classic codex and make a save data from there, but somehow I want to enjoy the new chaos as well. I guess in the long run it will be fine to have more chaoses available and made specific for a certain kind of team, but at least for me in this season it feels restrictive. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the comments. Now, I do have positive feedback for the season as well. I like the fact that you can run into Colosseum fights more easily, and I don't lose part of the events from the chaos by being transported ahead like it used to be in the dimensional tunnel, and that it is easier to complete as I just pick up new strong attacks from the event regardless of the cobantas that I run. It does feel like a Colosseum where I just pick up weapons from the arena to fight. I did pull for Knight, and her design is really nice. Like I said, I love that defense characters get to be in the spotlight, having 9 as a really strong pick. What I find odd about her is the fact that the ideal deck for her is having 3 cards at most, being Counterblade with the Epiphany of activating at the start of the turn, Hue Extreme that it goes up to level 5, and 4 copies of Fighting Spirit to cycle and activate Hue. The rest of the cards are not necessary and it just hinder you, basically. Maybe with the new character Tiphera this will change, and her being a support would make the rest of 9's kit more relevant, but I really doubt about it. It remains to be seen if she can make 9 more than a Hue spammer. We almost had another incident, let's say, on the level of Cassius and Tressa with a new card mechanic introduced this season, and that being the spores, as it yet again passed their internal testing, and it was quite OP, as in you could get like millions of single target damage. It was addressed rather quick and before the launch of the score leaderboards that will come in a few days with the Great Rift, and we got compensated with in-game currency. I know that the devs are doing their best to deliver new content to us, and I'm very grateful for it, and as I really enjoyed the game so far, but sometimes it feels like the game is not in a full release. It's like we're in a beta test where we the players are the testers and find out new ways to break it, and then they just patch it up in order to be playable. This is a full release though, and I think that the game as a whole can lose players like this. This is my opinion at least. I am looking forward for the next half of the season and to see what Tiphera will bring to the table, as she is a new support and it seems she won't be a hybrid support attacker like Naja, but actually a full support that will use the creation tag similar to Orlia, and also of course around the exhaust part. I will pull for her as she is the first support of the order attribute. Will you pull for Tiphera as well, or are you saving for the next upcoming character, the cat lady? Thanks for listening to me, and I really appreciate that you got all the way up to this point in the video. We'll make some more content for CZN in the future, so look forward for that. Drop a like if you enjoyed this video and leave a subscribe if you want to get more. Have a good one!